Alright, we're back here with Old vs. New Season 3 of the G1 Transformers. I'm going to start out with a lot that we missed on Season 2. These 6 figures here are all, to my knowledge, mail order figures. These 3 are the Power Dashers, simply named Jet, Car, and Drill. These 3, red Ferrari is Overdrive. The silver one here is Camshaft, and the white one Downshift. So if the camshaft I had to match up with Blue Streak or Silver Streak is supposed to be this character, I can kind of go from that and hopefully make some custom ones of the other 2. Maybe a custom Blue Streak. Change some stuff up. So we'll revisit those figures in the future. Start with the Decepticons like we've been doing. Here we have Trypticon. This is the original. And the Titans Return. Next figure I'm looking to add to the collection will be the Titans Return or Power of the Primes Predaking. Later I'll be doing a video of this guy with the updated Predaking. I have some more stuff I want to show on the original one here. It's a very nice figure. It is the metal version. And across the back here we have Null with the Legend class to update. We have Scourge with the Classics Generations and the Trilogy, newer figure. And we have Galvatron. There's the original. Classics Generations and Titans Return. We have Triple Changer. The other 2 were on the last season. Here's the final Decepticon Triple Changer, Octane. The original. And I have his chrome shield put up because it's in really good shape. And there's the Classics along with the Titans Return. A lot of people's favorite, Menasor, the Stunticons. And Combiner Wars. I do have another Menasor that's from third party. I left him put up for now. I'm going to run with the Hasbro versions here. And here we have Bruticus, the Combaticons. It's the original. And Combiner Wars. I may revisit the Combiners also in future videos. And get some third-party parts and make them look a little better. Here are the only missing Decepticons I have for this lot. Be Runabout and Runamuck. cassette tape for Soundwave that came out for Season 3. Rat Bat. Hopefully they make a Legends Rat Bat to match the other ones. And a big thank you and shout out to some of you guys that are giving me the info on where to find some of these missing figures. Here we have the original Reflector. And Hasbro is currently producing a version of him for the Siege line, I see. So I will be picking him up also. I have a third-party set. It's actually very cool here. About $100 set, but even though they're so little, it was really worth it. Pretty cool though. A lot of figures and parts and weapons. On to the Autobots. We have Skylynx. There's the original. And the new Combiner War Trilogy. And we have all three of the Triple Changers and Autobots for this season. Starting with Broadside. It's the original with the Titans Return. It's probably the only version we'll get of him. Not a real popular figure. I was actually very happy to get him. Finish out the Triple Changers. We have Springer and Sandstorm. Again, the only versions I have of those in Generations. And we skipped Ultra Magnus. Complete original. And this is Classics Ultra Magnus with a third-party armor set over top of him. You really can't see any of the original Hasbro figure in there, except for the thighs. A little bit of the arms there. And one of my favorites for Hasbro version. Titans Return, Combiner Wars. And we have Blur. I do have another version of Blur somewhere. That's the newest from the trilogy. And of course the original in the back. On the cup. Here's the original front. Classics Generations with the third party head. Let's get the cigar or bullet. And then the Trilogy Deluxe Cup, which is a very nice version for the original match. Moving on to Rodimus and Hot Rod. There's the original Hot Rod. And the original Rodimus Prime. Now we got Power of the Primes Rodimus. Trilogy hot rod. Matches the cup. And that guy was from the 2-pack with Cyclonus. Reveal the shield during Close to Generations Classics line. A little after those. And I have, if I'm not mistaken, it's this same mold cab hot rod with a third-party armor set trailer. Fans Project, I believe. Same company as Ultra Magnus over here. Then on this one, I purchased some Repro labels, the Real Flame version, which are pretty cool. I'm learning with these stickers, especially when there's a lot of them and there's a lot of bends. They don't stay very long. Those may be stripped off one day. We got a few versions of the Aerialbots, Superion, original, and that's Energon with a few different third-party upgrades. And Combiner Wars. And we have the Protectobots, Defensor, the original, and Combiner Wars. And we have the original Metroplex. Our big bad boy that we recently got in the trilogies. So that leaves us with these few in the center.